Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia and Science. We are still in Chapter 3, but we are extremely close to the end. Last we left off, the party succeeded in killing both Clumpern, the leader of the Pure Flame group, and Thaliost, and the governor, Solgar Derisnu. Of course, any consequences to come from that have yet to be revealed, but they will happen. After saying goodbye to Norimo, the team managed to get to the Lightning Grail, reboard, and took a long rest. But their festivities were interrupted by members of Dusk, led by the Overseer, who is currently observing the fight. Last we left off, Dune had just finished his turn. So now up next it's the Gnolls, but before that begins, in group checks, I want all of you to do perception checks with disadvantage.
Wait, should I finish my last one?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up? I'm finally able to use my voice, despite me still being outside, but what's up?
Okay, can you do your perception check with disadvantage, like I asked?
I think I did it last night!
This is a new one!
Oh shit, that was a cool Harley that just rode by. Okay, I guess I'll do a fucking new one! Fuck you!
Back to
I like
that
motorcycles.
This didn't sound like a Harley.
No, that was a Harley Davidson. I saw the make. I saw it all.
Yeah.
Was it being driven by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Damn it. Alright. It is alright. Those rolls, I will keep them in reserve. Back to initiative. It is now Gnoll number 1's turn. And he is going to attempt to attack Earle. Alright, that is a 25 to hit, which hits. Earle will take 8 points of slashing damage, and Gnoll is going to move back to the door it emerged from. That will be its turn. Next is Gnoll number 3. Human does a 19 hit.
Yes, it does.
Human, you take 6 points of piercing damage, and like the first one, he is going to move back to the door he emerged from. That will be his turn.
Yeah.
Do you want to make an opportunity attack?
And in doing so, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Alright, roll to hit.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
He takes 14 points of damage for that.
14 points. Alright. With his turn done, Jell, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna aim back at Miss Frizzle again. The redhead, you know her fucking name.
She's already dead.
Wait, she's dead?
Yes, you killed her last episode.
Wait, I did what?
I don't think you killed her, but she did die last episode.
Oh shit, never mind then. Oh god, then which enemy is closest to me? Because I'm still sitting at that seat by the table, trying to eat my meal.
The two Gnolls that are left move all the way back to the door.
How far is the door?
Let me look at maps. say a good 25 to 30 feet.
Shit, I forgot how long a short bow can reach.
It reached more than 30 feet.
You're good.
Okay, perfect.
Definitely make that.
Alright, perfect. Well, I guess I'll shoot at one of the Gnolls, whichever one is closest to me, or technically.
They both moved back to the door, so they're at the same place, so... either 1 or 3, I guess you pick.
I guess I'll aim at Gnoll number 3.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alright. This is a 12 hit.
No.
Well, shit. Okay. And I end my turn that way.
Alright, that is his turn. Next is Earl's turn. Earl is going... So, apparently Earl can dual wield, which is what they said last episode. How exactly... I've never rolled for a character like... How does that work?
So normally when you have 2 weapons, you don't apply your strength modifier or proficiency to the second weapon. Since they have the dual weapon fighting style, you add both as if both weapons are hitting with a normal attack.
Okay, so I roll for...
Each weapon separately.
Oh, okay. Earl is going to rush at Gnoll number 1. And... Give me a sec. The first attack, he's going to use his rapier. That is a 24, which hits. He takes 6 points of piercing damage. For the other one, the adamantine sword, that is... what's their dexterity? It's a 9, which misses. And that will be Earl's turn. Now it's humans.
I'll let you pick which one, but one of the Gnolls needs to make a wisdom save.
Roll for both, and whoever gets the lowest one, I'll choose him.
Okay.
That would be Gnoll number 3.
Okay.
Out of 3.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so he takes 4, 5, 6. He takes 11 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
And must immediately use his turn to attack a creature of my choice other than himself. So I'm targeting the other Gnoll that's next to him. And he must make a weapon attack on that target.
So he must... Yeah, okay. Is that also like his turn for the round?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. That is a 17, which hits. He takes... Number 1 takes 8 piercing damage with the spear.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Alright, next is... I believe... Dune, you're next.
Alright. Wait, there's only 2 Gnolls left, right? I'm rushing forward and trying to grapple the weaker one.
You mean with the lowest health? That would be... okay, from where you are, I would say you're a little further behind Jell, because Jell's at the seat. They're about 40 to 45 feet from you.
Within my reach?
What's your walking speed?
My normal walking speed is 30, but I can basically go assisted.
Oh, okay, how do you do that?
Basically, same I use my wings, boost.
Oh, okay. How much additional feet does that give you?
It's basically to my flying speed, so it's 50.
Alright. And you're gonna grapple Gnoll number 1?
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit.
And that will be a... One moment.
Mm-hmm.
I need a D20 to roll. That says 17.
That hits, and now he needs to challenge Dune first before he gets grappled, right?
It's a strength versus strength, or what was the second one?
Yeah, you have to make their armor, make a melee attack first. So you have to beat their armor class.
He did that.
That hit.
Then it's his athletics versus Dune's either athletics or acrobatics.
Alright, I'm gonna do athletics. He got a nat 1.
Well, I got a 3, so lucky shot for me then.
I mean, he has a +5, but with a nat 1, I'm gonna say that's an automatic failure. Right, he is now grappled. Does he take any damage from your turn? Or no?
Not that I know. But I can do my second attack to use my talons on him.
Okay.
One moment. Question: how's attacking while grappling treated towards a grappled person?
The only
I think
thing
you do it
you
with
can use to attack with, actually no, sorry, they changed that rule. 1 second. Okay, so your movement speed is reduced to 0. Not that that matters at the moment. Basically, the only thing that it matters is you can't attack anyone outside of your range of reach at that point without releasing the grapple. So if you want to attack him, it's just a regular attack. It's no advantage or disadvantage regardless.
All right. Do I still have to roll to hit?
Yes.
17.
That's
That would be out of of my D6 I got a 6. My proficiency. Do I add my proficiency to that?
Yeah, it's a melee attack, so yeah, you'd add your strength modifier plus proficiency.
So that's 9 damage.
okay. And will that be your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Gnoll number 3, you controlled him, so does that actually count as his turn for this round?
Well, so yeah, on his turn, he would have had to have attacked the target. Sorry, I
He
misread
did
the
it.
note. And
He did it anyways, and that pretty much skips his turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's back up to you, Jell.
Jell, shoot the one that's restrained or grappled.
Eh.
It's your
Shoot
turn.
the one that's grappled. You
Oh,
have
oh.
You can do sneak attack.
Oh shit! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
That was the question I was about to ask.
Shut up. Okay. So I can basically do a sneak attack now, right?
If you
Yeah.
hit them with an attack, because you have advantage, you do your sneak attack, yes.
I'll go invisible to do that then. So crap. No, I have my short bow. I'm gonna try changing to one of my daggers, so I won't be able to actually go invisible to do a sneak attack.
I mean, you can use your the dragon mark allows you to cast invisibility.
Yeah, I know. I want to cast invisibility, but I also want to change to my dagger so that I could be able to attack.
I'll do dagger
Weapon
first.
change is a full action.
The spell can be a bonus, but your turn will end there.
Also,
then I guess I'll wait. Hold on, what?
To help things out a bit, your bow right now, if you shoot the one that Dune has grappled, because you will get advantage on the attack roll, you'll do your sneak attack damage without having to go invisible.
Oh, then I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, roll the hit.
Roll the hit with advantage.
I think only fighter and barbarian. I don't know if in 5e. I know they had a thing where they, at a certain level they can switch weapons without using an action.
That requires a feat.
18 with my attack bonus. That's a +6, and 1d6 plus.
Roll damage.
I already actually double rolled the thing. 5 plus 4 is like 9, if I'm not mistaken. For my one, oh wait, yeah, no, with one of my d6 plus things. So
Did
yeah,
you do
9 damage.
Did you do damage with advantage? Because that's not how you do it.
No, I didn't. No.
I was just checking.
I
didn't. All right. Will that be
No,
your
I
turn?
didn't. Well, I do attack the guy. He gets 9 things of damage. Yeah, that's it.
Human, you're up.
All right. I am going to shoot the other one that's not grappled with an Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Right. They take 23 points of damage.
All right. Will that be your turn?
Yep, that's all I'm doing.
Dune, you're up.
Well, I keep holding him, but it's not his turn, so there's
let's do a challenge. He tries to get out from you.
Doesn't he do that on his turn?
Yep, that would have to be done on his turn if he wants to.
I thought it could be done on all. I thought it could be done for each character. All right, never mind then. All right, what you got to do?
How about revolver straight to the guts? Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
I mean, point blank revolver, yeah. So it's 2d8. Oh god, that doesn't look good for him. That would be 19 damage.
19 damage. He's dead.
I keep holding him as a personal shield.
It's okay. Shh. Just go into the light. All right.
No, I will literally use him as a shield.
I got you. I'm just imagining as he's dying. You're like, shh. It's okay.
Just imagine Dune is screaming out, "Blood for the blood god!"
All right. Will that be your turn?
I have a second action, so I'm gonna shoot the other guy with it.
Roll to hit.
That's a 17, yeah.
It hits.
That's 6.
As your bullet hits him, he goes stumbling into the piano. And as he chokes up some blood, he looks at his two brothers, and this third Gnoll, his name is Bert. It's now his turn. As he stumbles up, you guys notice him pull something out of his pouch, and he uncorks a vial of red liquid. And when it's uncorked, you guys notice some strange purple gas coming from it. And Earle, upon seeing that, is like, failures, and he starts backing up. You may want to back away from him. And Dune, as you watch the guy chug down the red vial, suddenly he gets his eyes suddenly flash red. He lets out a scream of pain. You see him struggling with himself, and as that's happening, sparks of electricity begin to form around his hands. He looks at you, Dune, and in one swift motion, he rushes at you and casts Shocking Grasp. And that is a At 20 to hit. So you take 32 points of lightning damage.
Okay, I'm definitely down.
And with that, Noel then turns to the rest of you with like a very pissed off look.
Ah, yes. Dragon's blood is quite the power booster. Of course, something like that doesn't come without a price.
Wait, you said dragon's blood?
Not the kind of, like Earle speaks up, not the kind of dragon's blood you're thinking of.
Oh. Oh no.
Jell, do you want to roll? Jell, you're from the streets of Sharn. Do you want to roll history check?
Yes,
If you remember?
yes.
Roll history. Since you're from the streets, I say with advantage. With advantage.
Let's not call it history. Let's call it drug knowledge.
Your street cred.
Since I also have a history mod, which is like a +2, my two rolls were literally an 18 and a 19, and 19 plus 2 is like 21, I think. So I got a 21.
What he just drank is an illegal drug that boosts your power and gives people very brief moments of innate spellcasting.
Guys,
essentially, think of Adam from the BioShock series.
Yeah, I know. Guys.
So when is arm gonna fall off?
I don't know, but listen, guys, listen, real quick. He just drank some type of drug. We need to get up and out of here as quick as we fucking can before we're all, 6 feet under. Jell says as they get up.
It's funny. As that happens, the Gnolls suddenly starts throwing up blood as the sparks around him start to go crazy and even start electrocuting him. And you guys watch him cough up blood, and then magic eventually fizzles out, and he slumps to the floor.
Oh, never mind. But even then, we all need to get the fuck out if the rest of these guys have the same drug. Jell says as they take a step back.
I think most of them are dead, so if they do, let's loot them.
At that moment, however, and the door on the other side of the car suddenly bursts open, and some kind of metallic object crashes, slides through the floor right in between Human and Jell.
That's not.
Oh no.
I hope you all don't mind, but I felt this task was the perfect opportunity to test a prototype I've been developing.
And because none of you were able to sense it with the perception check, Jell and Human.
Oh no.
Suddenly, as this pod transforms, gas nozzles come out and start spewing smoke, and Human and Jell, you both take 6 points of poison damage.
So Jell ends up covering their freaking nose and mouth with their hand.
Those gas nozzles can be pretty toxic.
And suddenly, the thing suddenly transforms in front of you all. And once it's done, I want you guys to look in the Monsters channel. This is what's standing in its place.
Wow. Spooky.
It's called a clockwork scorpion. Please do put up a good fight. This test will provide me with any strengths and weaknesses it might have.
And it's back up to you, Joe.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to roll a disadvantage considering I got poison damage and everything. But I'm gonna try aiming my short bow at the scorpion-looking guy and try to, shoot him. to get some damage going for him, I guess.
We're not poisoned. We just took poison damage, right?
Yeah. Actually, wait, let me double check.
Because otherwise we'd have to make a con save.
Yeah, it doesn't say you're poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Disadvantage. Also, with it being between you and I, it has no safe place to retreat, so you have advantage. So you do sneak attack.
Then I guess I'll do that.
It can back up because Jell technically is seated.
No, I got up. I'm no longer seated.
Oh, never mind.
And never mind, you also only have your bow right now, so it doesn't matter. You can't attack a mob with a bow. So yes, it does have a safe retreat. Never mind.
No, it's not a bomb anymore. It's some scorpion-looking motherfucker.
Hey, Jell, what do you want to do?
I'll shoot it with that sneak attack thing.
Roll to hit.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Alright, perfect. I also got... Wait, no, I didn't even do the disadvantage roll part. Shit.
What disadvantage roll?
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna get a 17 to hit.
What? Wait, what disadvantage?
No, not a disadvantage roll. I forgot to do 2 rolls.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah. Regardless. Yeah, regardless, it's still gonna hit. Alright. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Takes half of that. The arrow plinks off, and it only takes 4 damage.
I also just realized I also have that attack bonus thing, so it really wasn't a 17. Whatever. I already hit it. It's down 4 damage. Let's move on. Turn? Yeah, let's move on.
Alright, human, you're up. I'm sorry, Earle's up. Earle's going to rush out the clockwork scorpion and attempt to dual wield again. With the rapier, that is a 14, which misses. With the adamantine sword, that is a 23, which hits. And unlike you guys notice, unlike Jell's arrow, the adamantine sword passes right through its armor. And it takes 9 points of piercing damage.
That's unusual for an enemy to have its swords and stuff based through it. That's usually what happens with a ghost. Is this some type of ghost?
Adamantine. Curious.
That will be Earle's turn. Human, you're up.
Oops, sorry. Forgot I was muted. So I'm casting Blur on myself. So any attacks done to me for the next minute are done at disadvantage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot it with my magical weapon.
All right.
That is getting back to the weapon attack page. 21 total.
That hits.
Right. It will take 12 points of damage, and the weapon is treated as magical for the effects of like damage resistances and things like that. I don't know that.
Will that be your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Dune, you want to make a save throw? Death saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Also, I'm going to send you something later. I found something I want to do.
Okay.
It is an 11. Is that add or subtract, Nick?
I believe an 11 is a success, but you're not back up yet.
You need a 10 or better to succeed. So.
Okay.
I mean, is he still down? Right, like he's still down, right?
Yeah, it takes
Yeah, I just have
3
one
successful
success.
saves to get back up at 1 hit point, unless you roll a
Alright. That will be his turn. Up next is the Clockwork Scorpion. It's going to make a multi-attack on both Human and Jell. First attack is from its claws. Human does a 12 hit.
A 12 does not.
This is with disadvantage because you have blur.
Correct.
Damn, you got a 19 for both on the second one, so that's a 27 to hit. Is that it?
All right. Yeah.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
It would have to make a check on that, but let's do this.
All right, go ahead.
It's athletics versus I am rolling acrobatics.
All right. Is the number you need to succeed.
Shit. I got brain work 22.
You get out of its claws.
Am I in its claws too?
Well, for the third part of the multi-attack, its tail activates and comes at you, Jell. Does a 26 hit.
Yes, it does.
You take 5 points of piercing damage plus 21 points of poison damage.
I'm down. I'm nearly dead. Or I think I am down. Shit.
How much?
Well, before 21 poison damage.
Yeah, no, I am down.
And as that's happening, though, if you're still struggling, you are injected with a solution that knocks you out for 1 whole minute.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already knocked out anyways, so my max hit points was 27, so.
For those who are curious, I fitted the scorpion's stinger with a number of alchemical solutions, each one having a different effect on the target.
You don't play fair!
Did you fall asleep? Right, back
No,
up.
I'm the voice from the other side!
Hey, I'm the DM here.
Shut up!
Now it's Earl's turn. Earl's gonna make another dual attack. A 18, which hits. 2 points of piercing with the adamantine. That is a 23, which hits. And 8 points of damage. And Earl's gonna back away 10 feet, and that will be Eric's turn. The Clockwork Scorpion, from what I see, does it have an opportunity attack? Yeah, it's going to try to make an opportunity attack with its stinger. 21, which hits. Earl takes 12 points of piercing damage, but no poison damage since they are immune. And that will be Earl's turn. Human, you're up.
Alright. As my free action, I'm going to target it with my hex.
Right?
And I'm going to attempt to attack it twice. Alright. So those are both 19 on the die, which are criticals because of the hex. I also need it on one of the attacks to make a wisdom saving.
18.
Damn, it can still see me.
Alright, but how much damage does it take?
So for the first strike, that is 28 damage after the multiplier.
Okay.
And from the second strike, it takes 28 from that as well. The first strike dealt thunder damage as well to the target. So.
With the thunder damage, as the Clockwork Scorpion rears back, it tries to make a reaction. With you see from its mouth some kind of nozzle appears, but as it turns to aim at you, only a couple squirts of what seems to be acid come out and just land on the floor, just creating a small hole. And then the Clockwork Scorpion's light fades out and it collapses in a heap.
Note to self. Double check acid sprayer schematics.
Did it just drop?
Yeah, it's down.
Oh, okay. I get temporary hit points. Yay!
You guys are success.
Yay.
And I just realized that whole time I forgot about Secundus.
I was going to tell you about Secundus.
I was about to say, the guy who could have saved Jell and me. Nah, let's forget about him.
Well, at that moment, he casts Aura of Vitality on you, Dune, and you regain 9 hit points.
He's also regaining 21 more hit points because I'm force feeding him 2 potions.
What, Dune?
Yes.
You just go on top of him and just pour up.
Hello, bitch.
He wake up and he's like just pouring it into your mouth. You're like, oh, what are you doing?
I can just imagine, since you left out Secundus this entire time while we were fighting was just sitting at the bar pouring himself a drink.
Like he took a break. Like I'm getting too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Slightly disappointing, but in the end the test revealed some valuable results. I appreciate your assistance with the matter.
Secundus is also going to cast Aura of Vitality on you, Jell, and you gain 22 hit points back. I like to imagine you're saying that in your sleep, like you're having a nightmare.
No,
Shit,
no,
Jell's
Jell.
having a stroke.
No, like Jell just wakes up and they're like, "Oh my, no, I'm, no, I don't want to do better than
I can't go back. I can't go back there, man. There's scorpions everywhere.
Jell looks like they're having a stroke. Dune just pulls out bolt ready to fire, using it as a defibrillator.
No. Thank you, Secundus.
I must take my leave now. Watch yourselves.
You hear like a radio static, but then it comes back on.
By the way, don't forget it's not just me who's after you. Until next time, oddballs.
You hear another bit of static, and he's gone.
Oh, I
want to see that overseer dead.
What did you say, human?
I said I'm pulling 2 more potions out of my bag and drinking them myself.
More health potions?
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of those mana potions.
Well, as you go to get your mana potion, I suggest roll investigation on it.
Can I just quickly say, I could have used the second wind to heal 1d10 as a bonus action before, but it would have done absolutely nothing because I would have gone down either way.
Dirty 20.
The dirty 20, as you uncork the vial, this you also notice this potion is black. As you uncork the vial, the same purple fumes from that red one, the Gnoll drink, come out, and Earle immediately covers it with his hand. I would highly suggest not drinking that.
We do not need that right now. We already had to deal with one of those guys doing that to us.
Can I scavenge that scorpion for anything useful?
Roll investigation.
What's my modifier? I only have proficiency yet, so... Well, that ends up being a 15.
With that roll, you do not know how this thing is put together. Like, you've seen mechs, but you have never encountered anything like this before. As you investigate it, when you try to pull apart some things, you end up breaking a few of them. You almost get yourself covered in acid when you accidentally open up the container holding it. But you managed to some things you managed to salvage. You salvaged one of its legs, a couple of bolts. You salvage its eye, and also salvage its stinger. Do you guys want do the rest of you want to loot the other bodies?
Yes.
I got it. Okay, Jell, roll investigation.
18 plus my investigation modifier. Let me check. 18 plus 4, that is definitely well over 20. Fuck that. I'm not doing math. Why do you guys do the math for me?
Don't worry about it. If it's over 20, you'll find a lot. Who are you investigating?
Both of them.
Fine,
Wait,
both
of them?
There's 5 bodies.
I'll search them all. I don't care. I want to steal something.
Dune already covered the clockwork scorpion.
Except this clockwork scorpion. Let me search everybody else.
I'm still holding the guy I killed before.
I got a natural
I think
20 to
I'll
start.
say this, dude. When you fell down unconscious from that last hit, you and him were kind of cuddling his corpse like a teddy bear. All right, Joe, with an 18, you investigate.
No,
Dora.
it's more than an 18. I have 18 plus 4.
With that roll, you investigate Dora, aka Miss Frizzle, and the other Gnoll, and the Gnoll that's closest to you. On Miss Frizzle, you find her sword, a couple of health potions, a platinum coin.
Ooh.
A very fancy-looking necklace.
Hmm.
On the Gnoll, you find a half-eaten chicken leg. A necklace made of what you pray is not ears. You find a gold tooth. Do you want to keep the bolt?
I'll toss the bolt over to Earle. Hey, you figure out what you can do with this, bud.
Hold it the right way around, otherwise you shock yourself.
Okay. You investigated 2 corpses. Do you want to get the last 2, or human? Do you want a piece of the action?
I want to investigate the last 2.
Alright. With for the last 2 bodies, Jell, you find you find more eaten and partially eaten chicken. You find a knife that looks to be made of bone. You find a couple sack of silver coins. Do you want the spear or the battle axe from either of them?
Hold on, what do they look like?
Just a spear and a battle axe.
Can I take both?
If you want, but I don't think you're not I don't think you're proficient with the battle axe, so you may have to pawn that off somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's okay. You're from the streets. You know a guy.
Yeah, I know
have
a guy.
Battle axe on me, even though I can't use it.
Hey, let Jell hook you up. She knows a guy. They know a guy.
Even then, though, I'm keeping everything.
Glitch, do you need a big ass boat? I know a guy.
Human, would you roll the nat 20 on Dora? you found, I'm going to say you found a very ornate-looking book.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to the other books that I've been collecting.
Do you want to take a look at what it's about real quick? Like, flip through a couple pages?
Sure.
It looks to be a journal from her.
What do I know the language that it's in?
Yeah, it's in common.
Okay.
As you guys are some of you guys are still catching your breath from that fight. You guys want to take another long rest?
Yes.
Alright, with that, we're going to do a time skip. It's several hours later, well, several days later. You guys are finally back in Sharn. Well, it was really a pleasure working with you all, Crichton says as you all are disembarking. We hope you'll leave a good review on Fantasy Yelp.
Fantasy.
We will.
It's magical Yelp. It's Melp.
And you'll also get to serve me in your fantasy Gmails. We appreciate all tens.
Oh, by the way, conductor dude, I forgot your fucking name already. Here's a silver coin, Jell says as they flip a silver coin to the guy. Another one for your troubles.
To Crichton.
Yep.
Thank you. I also get the feeling you got... Oh, that reminds me, you guys are also probably going to get a bill for what happened with that scorpion thing.
Not paying. Not it.
As you guys are getting off, Secundus leads you all through the platforms, and you guys eventually come across a sky coach, and the driver there is none other than the clockwork pugilist from before, Cogsman.
Hey, Cog.
Everyone remembers Cogsman, right?
No.
Yeah.
Spike. Anyway.
Everyone looking character arc. Cogsman was this guy.
But I remember him.
Yeah. Hi, Cog. How you doing?
Welcome back, Oddballs. I trust your trip was eventful and successful. Secundus just lowers his head and comes aboard.
Jell hops aboard as well.
I'm just gonna climb aboard and be like, "Hi, how's it going?
And you are?
My name is Human."
Glitch. I push Human along and just say to him, like to the clockwork, best you don't get to know him too well.
Then Earle gets on board. Howdy. Where is Miss Brenna? She got off on another lightning rail back here. Apparently something came on with her family on our trip. Oh, I hope all is well. As all of you are aboard and get comfy, he activates the sky coach, and you guys, after about 30 to 45 minute trip, you guys are back at the mansion of Luminous the Elf. Within
Luminous!
the Platinum Heights district. You guys all disembark. What do? Do you head up to the front door or anything?
Jell runs up to the front door, banging on it, and they just shout in Elvish, "Open up the fucking door, you bastard! You need to hear the bullshit we went through!"
At that, Cogsman just walks over and presses a button and the door slowly opens.
Oh, thanks, man. Jell then ends up running into the thing, trying to find the elf.
As you try to do that, Constantine grabs you and lifts you up by the back of your shirt. I wouldn't recommend that. And he just starts walking in, but he's still carrying you.
Come on, I'm not a cat.
Why do I just imagine Jell flailing like you know when they hold someone away by putting a finger on their forehead? It's just like Jell, like an angry cat flailing around.
You guys eventually are led into the mansion and back into the study where you first met Luminous. The elf is there at his desk reading a book when he looks up to see you all. He closes it and lets you all get yourselves sorted out.
Hi, Luminous. How you doing? And Jell says as they're still in Cogs' freaking arms, like an angry cat.
I should be asking you that. You all look like shit, pardon my French.
You do not know the bullshit we just went through.
Yeah, we also found a new friend. Earle gestures at human. As you all get sorted out, Luminous just takes a deep breath and he's like, I got reports from what was going on with you all from Secundus during your mission. Along with other sources in the city I have. I'm really sorry for all you've been through.
Honestly, it's stressful to deal with all this, but I mean, we're still kicking, right? You said it, girl. Jell says as they reach over to Gur and just gives him a little bit of scritches, because, yeah.
I had a very uncomfortable body modification done to me. It was not pleasant.
I saw some armor.
I can see. Well, I see that. I'll certainly look battle-hardened. We got involved in a tournament that we were tricked into participating in. Oh. Yeah. I did promise you all you were going to get answers if you wanted for what was going on. It is disappointing that you weren't able to get the shard. But hope is not all lost. There are others out there.
I mean, fucking mosquitoes. I mean, honestly, it was all a mess, but
Just saying that in character. I mean, fucking mosquitoes.
no, even then, aside from getting, forced into whatever the fuck kind of battle arena we were in and all that stuff, it was still pretty fun. We made some pretty good allies, some good friends, but we are all collectively, as an entire fucking group, hated at that city entirely. One of you guys want to tell Luminous the reason why, or do I have to be the one to break it to him?
Or
do you already know?
Do I already know that? Do I already know that you killed the governor of a city?
Yes.
Yes, I do. It's unfortunate, but I do not blame you. Riznu's mind left him a long time ago.
And also, this little friend of Dusk that we ran into. What was her name again?
I don't think she said it.
She was some redhead. I saw her sword and a couple of her other items. You want to see them?
Thing is, that lady took off with the shard, and worst part is She has connections to Devil.
When can you describe her? And Secundus speaks up. She was a Rakshasa, sir. And at that, Luminous just takes off his glasses and pinches the bridge of his nose. I should have known they would have reeled their heads.
So I have good.
Which is
What's the good news?
The good news is I'm going to pull out the book with all of their plans in it and the map and unfold it and then open the book. Be like, I know where they're going next.
only have the map.
You said I also had a book with the plans in it.
Where did you get that?
The same person I got the map off of. Because I wrote them in my notes.
Are you talking about Clumpern?
Yeah, I found a sealed journal, a map, and plans of useful things that the group was planning.
The plan came from Clumpern. The journal came from Dorizno. No, the journal had no plans in it. It was Dorizno documenting his time as governor.
Yeah, though that was the sealed journal. But yeah, the map and plans of useful things were off of one person.
Luminous picks up the book and inspects it. This is Dorizno's private journal. Then looks over
speaking of private journals, I'm going to pull out Dora's journal and be like, I got this too.
He looks at that, skims through it really quick. I would suggest you burn this. This is the personal journal of a criminal with a very vivid imagination. He's going to hand it over to Cogsman.
A criminal, you say? Hey, you, aren't you a bounty hunter? Shouldn't we have taken her head or something?
Vivid imagination, you say? You mean like something very explicit? Because I want to read that.
But yeah, hopefully those will be at least somewhat helpful when planning our next move.
He gives it to Cogsman, who keeps it away from you, Jell. So you're like you're stuck trying to get it from him.
I would like that back. I did steal it fair and square.
Cogsman looks at Luminous, who just shrugs, and Cogsman tosses it to you.
Reading about your enemy is the best way to learn what they're going to do or what they were planning to do next.
But Luminous takes Doriznu's journal.
That's fine. He's dead. I can't learn anything else.
Doriznu looks over the notes. And I should get this. I will deliver to the church. We'll need to hear about it. The pure flame are dangerous if left unchecked.
We sort of left them unchecked when we left, because we were not welcome due to us, killing the governor of that city.
I have a feeling you will, and possibly me, will be hearing from other members of the church very soon. But I think we could take into account as I said before, Doriznu's mind has fallen long ago, and even the church couldn't take his actions anymore. It was only a matter of time before he got himself killed. And he puts the journal and the map in his desk. I did promise you all answers for what you were looking for. Would you care to join me?
Cog, put me down so I can hear the answers.
He did
please.
put you down.
Oh, he did? I thought he was still holding me.
He dropped you when you guys entered the library.
Oh.
The study.
Oh, well, whatever. Even then, I'm gonna go sit with Luminous and the others so I can listen in.
I like Jell's version better.
Yeah, well, I'm the DM.
Objection!
Yeah, after Luminous's offer, you guys gonna follow?
Yep, he looks like
yes.
I'm following him.
Yeah. He leads you guys through the study to a mysterious door with runes on it. He says something in Draconic, and you all watch as the door breaks away and leads to a secret room. As you guys enter it, you see what kind of looks to be a stone room with that looks like it looks like a smaller version of the study, but with less materials around. Inside, you actually do see one other person, a female gnome reading a book in green clothing. She briefly looks up at you all before going back to her book. Do you guys want to roll investigation on this place? Perception?
Which one?
I'm gonna go for perception.
Perception, yeah, go for perception.
Okay.
I'll roll 2.
As you guys look around the room, you see, again, like, not as many things like in the library, a few books, what looks to be some dragon-esque artifacts, like bones, talismans, stuff like that. But in the center of the room is something that's hovering over what looks like some kind of draconic altar, and it's covered.
Ooh, fancy!
Strange room.
Luminous approaches a covered object. Do you all follow him?
I'm just gonna stand back and watch from a distance.
I'll follow.
Yeah, same.
Earle too. Secundus went off to the side, similar to a human. As the three of you approach, Luminous uncovers what's floating, and it is a glass sphere containing not one, not two, but 3 shards of varying sizes that looks like the one you guys found in Thalios.
So you're not afraid they're gonna attack your place and steal those?
That's concerning. But
This
even then, pretty cool.
this place is hidden by ancient magic, and it's been hidden here for thousands. It's been here for hundreds of years. That is a good, but that actually does bring up a good point. I heard that you all had an encounter, not physically, verbally, with the Overseer. You did not give away anything to him, did you?
No.
How easy it is for us to kill things.
Luminous kneels in front of you. Are you sure, Jell?
I was busy trying to eat food and feed my little girl over here. I did not tell you or him or anything like that a thing, I promise you.
He looks you over, and he eventually relents and is like, very well. What you see here...
Jell definitely did tell something.
What you see here are pieces of dragon shard. Not just any dragon shard. A Kyber dragon shard. What's contained within this specific shard is the soul of an ancient evil deity. An overlord.
I hate to give a far-fetched guess on why everyone's after these shards, but I'm guessing they all want a piece of this deity to control and ruin the world.
It's not just that. They want to reawaken him.
Of all deities, why him? Why him?
Why not him, as they would say. World.
You make a fair point.
How much this world has gone through. Those who worshipped him gained much power during the war. War is not pleasant business. Plus, of course, the one you worship is what causes and thrives off war. This being with this being's conscience was broken up into these shards and hidden all throughout the world. Though as you've recently come to see with your first 2 missions, they don't stay buried for long. You're lucky you got one. As far as we know, with counting the one they got from Thalios, you now have 2.
Do you know how many shards there are specifically?
Not completely. We hear rumors. We do our own research, but we're not omnipotent. We can't have every answer.
Do you know how many they need to do their thing?
We don't know the number. I truly cannot know, but they would need all of the shards together in order to reawaken him.
So would it even be a good idea to gather them all in one place here? Because from what we've been through, apparently nothing is impossible and nothing is as it seems. So if they have the right ways, I think they can get here pretty easily even.
Believe me, we know that more than anything. We've been trying to find a way to have these things destroyed, but me and my companions over the years, we came to realize that even when they're destroyed, they always find another way to reform. We don't intend to keep them. We don't intend to put them back together, but we need to find a way to gather all of them and send them away, not just hidden in the earth, to another place entirely, where they can never be found again.
For all I know, you could shoot them to the moon, but is it really that smart to just gather them all in one place once you got them? I mean, like, wouldn't it be more logical to spread them out, make it harder for them to attack
We're
and
always
get all of them?
we are always moving them. I just wanted to show you all how many we have before we move them again.
Have you considered asking another god to help you?
It's never that easy, especially when it comes to the gods.
I'm pretty sure the reason why, like, I hate to guess this, but I'm pretty sure the reason why those shards keep reforming is mostly because people still worship him. Which,
Well, it's not just
yeah.
half right. You're half right. It's not just that, but whenever there's anger, whenever there's war, we'll always have power.
And here's the thing. There will always be war, there will always be anger. So it's basically a safe source to keep himself alive, huh?
That's why we need to hide these things in another way. We need to send them away, maybe to a plane, maybe to another world, hell, maybe to a void. We need to find all of them.
Have you tried just eating them?
Everyone just looks at you.
We can't ingest rocks or crystals. That
Sure you
what?
can. It just hurts on the way down.
No.
Secundus just shakes his head.
No, we can't fucking do that. We have basically absolutely no ability to do that. We
You swallow?
our own bodies can't digest that.
At that point, Earle speaks up. So essentially, until you could find a way to send these pieces to a place they can't be found, you need us to help you find them. Luminous nods solemnly. You all have been through so much during your last mission. Many of you nearly died. If none of you wish to continue, I won't hold it against you.
Almost died.
Still have another day to try it again.
I still want to do these. Honestly.
You're sure?
They're fun. Yeah, they're fun. It's also a good excuse to forget about things.
Oh, you can say that twice.
Until we can find another one, I believe I can relieve you all of your mission. I will give you, if you would like to, as recompense for what you went through, I will provide payment. whatever you wish.
Did you say whatever we would? That's got to be a steep price point.
Within reason.
That's got a crazy imagination.
Within reason, he adds.
Can I take like 10 gold? Actually, no, make it 20 gold.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll, you got any rare tea recipes?
Jell, you're
Well-
selling yourself very cheap for what we went through.
We'll see what we can find. Looks at Dune and Human. Do you two require anything?
I would like a book of magic spells.
Very well. I'll select one from my collection. Do you want anything?
I require a specific book that I've heard about on my travels.
And what's that?
I'd rather not go into detail with everyone around.
Very well.
It's a secret.
It's not the lusty Argonian maid.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, does Gordon not know what that is?
No, that was in character.
Oh God! I like that you know.
After a little bit, Luminous ushers the four of you, except Secundus, out of the room, and after he speaks the phrase again, the room is sealed behind him. I will make sure your rewards are given. Is there anything else you require? If not, I will provide transportation to send each of you home.
Sounds good to me.
I guess I'll also take maybe, I guess a new weapon? I don't know. Something to practice with so I can better myself when it comes to fighting.
Luminous thinks for a minute, but he then perks up. I believe I have just the thing. And are you going to follow him?
Yes!
You follow him to the place where like the weapons were, like where Doom got his laser sword.
Spear.
Laser sword, spear, flibbity flabbity flu.
I'm gonna change it to that now in my character sheet. The flibbity flabbity flu.
If you look in character art, Jell, as he approaches the glass case, he pulls out some weapon and shows it to you. This is what he pulls out.
Ooh, shiny.
If you would like, I can teach you how to use it.
Please, I would love that.
As he hands it to you, he then goes over to one of the bookshelves, and he takes out. Give me a sec.
Now it's a spirit cleaver. Now Jell can attack ghosts.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be able to better myself when it comes to combat, so...
Yeah,
I just now imagine Jell like at random intervals, randomly in the story, just waving that thing around, just in case there might be ghosts around.
he takes out what seems to be a very old book.
Jell tilts his head as they look to the book.
He approaches Dune, and he hesitates, and he's like, I really don't think this is something you'd want to learn.
I've taken enough interest in it to walk the path to figure out about it. Don't worry. What is within me will only help me survive this.
He once again hesitates, but he knows he agreed to compensate you for what you went through, so he reluctantly hands you the book.
I quickly put it into my bag of holding before the others can see it.
If there's nothing else, I will have you all escorted on your way. That reminds me, you new person, you called yourself human. Do you have a place to stay in this city?
Everywhere.
Would you like me to help you find accommodations?
Sure.
If need be, I can get him somewhere. I don't have my own place in this town either.
Yeah, I mean, you drift from place to place.
You know that Dune is basically working with the cops, so he has to stay somewhere.
Is there anything else you guys want or need, or are you all good?
Could I maybe stay here for a few nights? So then my parents don't get pissed again? I mean, they're going to be pissed regardless, but I could also take this chance to learn how to use the cleaver.
Luminous searches an eyebrow. I mean, they already know you left, and if I decide to hide you for the next few days, then they find out.
Do you fear Dragonborn?
I said I fear them.
Oh.
I don't fear Dragonborn. I fear angry parents who care about their kids.
Okay, that makes sense. Can I still come over whenever to learn how to use the cleaver?
Sure.
I love that. I love he doesn't fear the group, for they could have turned on him. He doesn't fear any of the giant forces he's against. He doesn't even fear that we're making more and more enemies that could have been drawn to him, like redirected to him. Nah, he fears Jell's parents. That's a whole nother level of fear.
Also, dude, you don't fully know what he's thinking. He never said he wasn't wary of you. He never said he wasn't wary of any of you.
Yeah, he doesn't voice that. He doesn't voice any fear except for the fear of Jell's parents. That's true fear. That's a mother coming in with a clanker. He fears the clanker.
It's basically just someone being scared of being verbally attacked by a parent that's being worried for their kid.
Okay. Do any of you want to get between a mother bear and her cub, especially when the mother bear's upset with the cub?
No. That's not a mother bear. That's a Karen bear.
No.
Jell's mother
Also, what were you
knows
gonna
the
say,
guy.
Gordo,
Jell's
the fuck were
mother
you gonna
knows
say?
the guy who runs the place and has him fired.
Gordo, what were you gonna say?
I said that depends on how hungry I am if I'm going to get between a mama bear and her cub.
Will we be summoned again soon?
We'll see. I can't guarantee it'll be right away.
Okay. Just only want to be sure.
Until then, have a good night, rest well, and until we speak again. With that, he walks away, and Cogsman comes into the room. Right this way, please. Your sky coach is away.
This guy really has a good thing for dramatic endings.
Dune, do you take a sky coach, or are you just going to fly away to where you currently hang out?
Well, it depends if human wants to stay with Dune, and if human can also use some sort of flight.
Oh yeah, my flight speed's 45 feet per round. Hold
on. 5 feet faster.
Yes, but I can fly in heavy armor.
So will human stay with Dune?
Sure. It's up to you guys.
No, I was asking him. I didn't hear him because of you.
Yes, that's where we're going.
I'd say the place I usually stay at while I'm doing work for the cops.
But before that, since Human said, Human, you're currently hungry, right?
Yes.
Dune decides to take you, Human, to Aladros Kitchen, which is it pretty much it's a place where a number of taverns and restaurants are situated, and pretty much it's both the best. It has both the best and the worst of food the city has to offer.
No.
Is who's going to pay the bill?
I mean, I can pay it easily. I just need to find where food is.
Meanwhile, Earle returns to his office where he goes over the notes he made on the journey about the shards and what Luminous said. At the same time, he looks at a picture of his creator who went missing. And Jell, as you are after you're dropped off, you anxiously make your way up to the apartment where you live, carrying Gur in your arms, and eventually you go up and you get to the room of your home. Do you knock on it?
I guess I'm. Can I say a dog?
So that's what's happening in the roleplay. Jell
Jesus
opens
Christ!
the door and a dog comes out.
Jesus Christ! You sounded like that Family Guy scene where it's like, "Hey, I'm not some kind of stupid shiny red ball."
Sorry, I'm petting someone's dog right now.
Well, stop it and focus so we can wrap this up.
Thank you. Basically, I nervously knock, and I know immediately after I knock, it's Gil's parents are just gonna come running at them, like, the fuck are you doing? Just screaming.
The door opens and you see a female amethyst dragonborn and a male green dragonborn looking down at you. At first, you're expecting anger or a bonk on the head, but instead, your adoptive mom quickly just picks you up and hugs you close, inadvertently squishing Gur.
Ma, careful, Ma. I have
Just all I can imagine is now, me pop.
no. That is not exciting. No.
As your mom lets you go and you show Gur to your adoptive parents, your adoptive dad goes, "Is that a chewed up wad of bubblegum with eyes?"
No, he's not. His name is Gur. He's super cute. It's just Mom decided to squish him with that hug.
He's a cute chewed up wad of bubble gum with eyes.
Your mom then
You
goes,
love him too, dude.
"Well, come in. I'll make your favorite stew."
Yay!
And you're grounded for a week for not telling us before you left.
Fuck!
Back to the study, back into the secret room, where Luminous is looking over Kundus, carefully separating each of the 3 shards they have and containers before putting them out. Make sure they're under strict lock and key. You can't risk them being found. Of course, sir. And he leaves. Meanwhile, the female gnome who was writing some equations looks at Luminous and goes, "No, you know they were followed, but you're not going to do anything yet because of the prophecy." Yes. I've never understood our kind's need to study that, Luminous. For all we know, it could just be folly. You might be right, Yishta. Might be right. If it gives us a chance to save not only our kind, but this world, I'm taking it. Yishta just shrugs. I'm not the gambler. Just hope you're ready to bet with the lives of the ones you... I just hope you're ready to bet the lives of those mortals. Luminous, just looks at her in thought and looks back. Actions come with a cost. I'm hoping it does not come to that, but time never tells. I only hope we'll be prepared for what comes next. Meanwhile, at another side of the continent of Corvair, a certain ship makes dock and starts to unload. Tate and Zartal, you both have arrived at Kabara, location of your mission. Your job is to find and bring back to Sharn a group of strange individuals with amnesia.
Do we have a picture of what they look like? Or at least a description.
Roll history.
Otherwise, I'm just going to be walking around looking at people and be like, you have amnesia?
Roll history.
Okay. History is a 17.
You are with you and Zartrol. You both are looking for a young human girl with odd-colored hair, pink in color, a bronze dragonborn, a odd-looking human, and a turtle.
Well, this is quite a list we've got. So, let's look for the bubblegum head, the rocking bronze statue, the typical human, because they all look weird to begin with, and a giant turtle who is not as wise as they probably should be.
What a group to look for.
And suddenly out of nowhere, Maman, the female orc, puts her arms around you two. Yeah, but first, that long journey, let's go get a fucking drink.
Like you have to ask, that was my plan.
Yeah, sometimes get lucky and find the people we're looking for in bars.
Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be in the tavern we're going to.
And maybe we'll get lucky and be able to drink the whole place dry.
Oh, I don't think that'll take luck. That's just skill.
And with that, we're going to end it right there. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Chapter 3. It has now come to an end. We hope you all enjoyed tonight's episode. Tate and Zartrol will be back in Chapter 4, as will the players from Chapter 2. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. And until next time, you all have a very good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.